Greetings, everybody. We continued with Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, First Edition, Dungeon Master's Guide, information on experience points, how they're earned, what to award, how to figure that out, and some of the logic involved. So when we left off, I was kind of going through there was a bunch of things that they said people shouldn't get experience points for. Um, basically it was just doing their jobs, right? Which is a bit different than today, where we're trying to encourage more role playing, but I think I need to explain why without reading the whole paragraph. At the very end it says, all very realistic, but conductive to non game boredom. All right, so if people are just bored out of their brains in the game, they're not going to want to come back and play. So the concern here was that searching agent tomes, these were things you said you were doing, but you weren't going to necessarily role play them out all that much. This is where you hit the speed button 2 times normal. So keep that in mind. That was kind of like the logic for all those, yes, he would be training, and yes, magic user would be doing magic user things on their downtime, and yes, cleric would be doing cleric things. Now, during roleplay, though, during the actual game, I think there's some nuance there, personally, all right? Because if the cleric isn't actually praying regularly and all that stuff, you really cannot expect the deity to do stuff. And by praying regularly, I mean they state they're going to go do their morning prayers. They're going to go study their stuff, but we don't necessarily need the sermon. So if they don't do it, there's a consequence. So it's one of those things, got to find where that line is, but you're not necessarily going to give them experience for that. It's in the adventure when they're doing the useful things that clerics, magic users, thieves, druids, etc. do, fighters, that's what would earn them their experience points, I think, is the idea being expressed there anyway. The following table is for the determination of XP to be awarded for slaying opponent creatures. If the monster is particularly powerful, double the exceptional ability addition may be awarded. All right, so this is a bigger chart than what was in Holmes. Because we have experience level or monster's hit dice. That's one column. Basic XP value, BXPV. Let's learn our abbreviations right now. XP per hit point, and then it says XP, and then it's got the little thing HP. Special ability XP bonus, or the SAXPB, and it's got 2 little stars, so that's going to give us additional information. And exceptional ability XP additional EAXPA, 3 stars, and the first star was over on the monster's hit dice. So let's take a look here. Treat peasants levels as up to 1 subtract 1 minute at arms, as 1 subtract 1 to 1, and all levels as the N+1 hit dice category. So it's trying to tell you where to put the peoples. Typical, now the two stars, typical special abilities, 4 or more attacks per round, missile discharge, armor class 0 or lower, special attacks, blood drain, hug, crush, etc. Special defenses, regeneration, hit only by special and or magic weapons, high intelligence, which actually offers combat, actually affects combat. Use of minor, basically defensive spells, the 3-star. Typical exceptional abilities: energy drain, perilous, poison, major breath weapon, magic resistance, spell use, swallowing whole, weakness attacks, causing maximum damage greater than 24 singly, 30 doubly, 36 triply, or 42 in all combinations possible in one round. Okay, so what are we looking at here number-wise? We have a much longer chart than in the Holmes, but it starts out kind of similar. I mean, up to 1, subtract 1, talking 5 basic experience point value. Then what you need to do is you need to look at the actual hit points of the critter, and each one of those hit points gives you 1 additional point. You add that. Then if it has a special ability, it gets a bonus of 2 hit points. Then if it has an exceptional ability addition, you're talking bonus of 25. So 1, subtract 1 to 1, that's a basic of 10. Your hit point addition is 1. Your special ability bonus becomes 4, and your exceptional becomes 35. 1 plus 1 to 2 is 20. Then you get the hit point of 2, bonus there. Then you've got the special abilities bonus of 8, and then exceptional is at 45. 2 plus 1 to 3, 35 is your basic value. Your XP hit point is 3 for each one. Then special ability is 15, and exceptional is 55. 3 plus 1 to 4, you're looking at, jumps up to 60, with the hit point value 4, the special ability 25, and exceptional at 65. And it goes on like that. Okay. Until we get up to 21 and up, where you're talking a basic of 5,000. With the hit points adding 35 for each one, and then the special abilities is in the thousands, around 2,600, and the exceptional is 3,000. So what you're going to do here is you're going to use this to calculate what each of the monsters' experience points are actually, versus a blanket experience points. How did people do it? Thinking back as a kid, I think we didn't do any of that. To be honest, I don't think anybody did that. Can't remember anybody doing it. But this is how you would figure it out. So suddenly that rat having 3 hit points versus the rat that had, 5 hit points makes a difference in the experience points. So you got your giant rat there. Also, I'll have to do a thing on giant rats. Anyway, so this video is about to end, so we'll talk more about how this is different than what we've seen so far. Everybody have a great day, and bye.